Hey guys, look what I have here. This is called a Niddy Noddy. Now don't do like I do and call it a nibby nobby.
Nope.
It's not. Lorie told me she was bringing me a Niddy Noddy, and I thought, what in the world is that? And so I Googled Nibby Nobby, and I got this funny sunshine song that was Nibby Nobby Newbie, Wooby Wobby Wooby, and that's not it. So it's a Niddy Noddy, and this is a really neat
Homemade.
Oh yeah, we were going to measure for everybody.
We'll do that later.
To let everybody know, it's PVC pipe. Look in there. I can see you. And it's PVC pipe, and it's at an angle, 90-degree angle. We're going to pretend that that was correct. And I'm pretty sure it was.
Sure.
Maybe it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway.
Sure. 45, whatever. I don't even know. It's got a T-bar.
Hey, I never said I was good at math, okay? So it has a T here, and then it has a T here, and they're at different angles.
For now.
For now. And we're going to show you how this works. This will hank up your yarn so that you can...
Sing it.
Hanka. A hanka. So anyway, this will hank up your yarn so that you can. This is why you wanted me to do this, right? Because it's really hard.
She wrapped it tight.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm breaking it. Here.
I watched her roll.
It's breaking! Oh my gosh!
It's not breaking, it's just the glue came off. I did glue that. It didn't break, see? It does go back together.
Oh my gosh!
It did.
It did break.
I did glue it. I didn't realize I glued it. Sorry about that.
Good thing I didn't have this because I screamed. I hope I didn't take your ears, and blow them up. Oh my gosh!
Don't glue your Niddy
You're
Noddy.
losing your hunka.
It is a Niddy
Oh my
Noddy.
gosh! This is so big.
She's a tight wrapper. Don't put glue on it.
So anyway, look at this. This is a lot of yarn. This is too much.
And don't do this on live. But this is the Niddy Noddy.
Niddy
You know what I
Noddy.
did? Because I use this PVC glue on here.
Uh-huh.
Because I was just trying to color them.
Yeah.
And then I was going to dye them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I use this glue on it.
I like that, yeah.
But don't do that.
Do what she says, not what she does.
But yeah, it's just PVC pipe with a T-bar. And put a T on it. And
So I can get
do it
another
like this.
PVC pipe and just repair that. That's not a big
Right.
deal.
Anyhow, you
Or
just
glue
wrap
it.
it like a
And not-
bee. And you wrap it and you get a hank of yarn.
A hunka. And then, I don't even know if I can do this.
Thumbs.
Oh, my thumbs are not that long. I have to use my arms. Thumbs, right. Oh, here we go. Oh my
We're going
gosh.
to edit.
Maybe not.
Yeah, we're going to dye this in a little bit. Somebody's saying, we're calling you. Hello.
Is that your phone?
Oops, it was on silent.
Look,
How'd that happen?
it's so fat.
Big. We got a big pot waiting to dye this. We'll show you next time.
Yes. So anyway, this is the Niddy Noddy. Let's show them real quick how to do the Niddy Noddy.
Why are we doing it around?
We broke it. Okay.
So, you have it like this.
Yeah, we're going to just do this really quick. Sure. Really quick.
Find an end.
Okay, this is cotton. The other that I did was acrylic. It was actually baby yarn. Oh, Lord.
Sorry, I broke that thing.
Oh, no, I cracked it first. You know I did. So we're going to do this. Okay, so what you do is you hold the end here, and then you start going in a V motion. So you go down and then up and then down, and then up. And you just keep doing that motion and make the V's until you get the amount of yarn that you want to use. And so just from my personal experience, maybe don't do 900 yards per hank. I don't know. Go big or go home, people.
So if you label these A, B, C, D, and then you go A, B, C, D, anyhow, you make this V.
Right. And as you make the V, my yarn isn't coming out very easy, but as you make the V, then you get used to, you'll see, it will just naturally want to flow in the direction that you're doing it. When you first start, obviously it's a little, I think I did the outside because the inside was all...
No, prepared.
No, it was not. So, oh wait. Yeah, that's not right.
What?
You should be as crafty as we are.
Bloopers. I love bloopers.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think they're funny.
You're pulling the other end. You're not even pulling my...
How long can they laugh? Well,
You have no idea.
you didn't see the first half of the day when we didn't even show you. This is how we spin.
Oh my gosh. So, no, we're not on drugs. No, we haven't been drinking. We are just this silly.
This is not even the drop spindle that I brought to show her later today. This is just... God.
I'm droopy.
Literally.
My tea
Okay,
is
stop.
droopy.
All right, start over. Okay. Whew-wee. Okay, got it under control now. Not really. Okay. She pulled it
So,
from the wrong side.
I did. So as you can see, I'm making V's, and every side has a V. Some of them, the V part is at the top, and some of them is at the bottom. So every other one, I got a tear coming down. I got a tear coming down my face. I can feel it. So anyway, then what you do is, after you have not tightly woven this, because I was really going to town, and you don't want to use 1,000 feet of, probably 100 would be a good amount, don't you think?
I think 100 times around this side is like 60 yards, or
Okay.
60 times around is 100 yards. I can't really remember what it is. Do you ever get a song? Somebody says something, you get a song in your head,
Yeah.
like, it's like, I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning.
Yeah.
Anyhow, there's
that's our theme song. Okay, so then, you just pull it off. You'll tie it. And Lorie has a really neat way of tying, and we have a shorter one. So what she does is she takes an extra piece of yarn, and she goes in and out of one V, and then she loops it around and goes back through the same area, back and forth one time. So it's almost like, it is weaving it through.
Right.
And then she makes and I did that not quite right because I need to have more even. Here we go. There we go. So then what she'll do is take the ends and tie a knot loosely, like out here. And that way, when we're dyeing, this is for dyeing purposes, when we're dyeing, the knot is not uptight onto the yarn. It's not going to do like the tie-dye effect. You know how when you put the rubber bands around and that part stays white. This way you have, you know, the yarn can just be loose and free and can get that dye in there. So just make a knot a little bit farther away, make it nice and secure, and then you cut the knot. And then when you pull the skeins off, and you want to do a knot on, depending on how thick the yarn that you do. Now we did 4 on that one because it was quite thick and we needed to control it a little better. But maybe on something that's light and loose like this one, which is a little hank that we did earlier. Like on this one, maybe we just need to tie it 2 times. And that way, yeah, did you just do that one 2 times?
Twice,
I think you
yes.
did, yeah. And that way, you know, because it's just a lighter skein, and it doesn't need all that handling because it's easier to handle, you know, just by hand. This one is a lot of yarn, and so we needed to have this one have a little more control. Look how big that is. So that is a lot of yarn. So we're gonna dye this yarn, and I can't wait to see what we're gonna do. And Lorie has, I should have had the camera rolling this whole time that we were just being silly and having fun and everything, because as we were doing this, she was giving me all of this information, and it's really good information that we want to share with you. So then obviously she told us, you know, how to do this. Last time you roll this in opposite direction until you get a nice tight, and of course I didn't do that as tight as I needed to, and then you just tuck one end into the other, and then you have a hank. So for this, the Niddy Noddy, 1 PVC pipe and then a T-bar with shorter PVC pipes in there. And obviously you want to have these all 4 the same length. And we'll give you instructions, and then it's really easy to make. It's inexpensive, I would think. I wonder if did you have to cut this, or did they cut it for you, or could you buy sizes like this?
I cut it.
You cut it. That's pretty crafty. I don't think I have a saw.
Well, my husband had a little pipe cutter.
Oh, a pipe cutter. Okay, that's nice. So
I snuck in the garage.
and used his pipe cutter without him knowing it. Okay, well, that's cool. So that'll work. So I think all I need to do is get a new T-bar here.
Yes.
Because I don't think this is broken. I think it was just the T. Right. So that will help, because then I won't have to cut anything.
Actually, I got another one at home. I'll just bring you one.
No, I'll just get a T-bar. I don't want you to do that. Yeah, thank you. She gave me this one, and then we broke it. Well, I cracked it first, and then
because that's PVC glue, and I just thought this. I was going to use these alcohol inks and dye it with it.
Oh yeah,
the alcohol inks would stick to it
right.
better. But don't do that, because that glues it. Because you don't need to glue it.
Okay, and if it wasn't glued, then when we had that, it would have just popped out, right? And not cracked.
And the reason why I don't like them glued is because, like, this is the perfect size to where when you are doing it, you can put this in and straighten it, and it'll fit right down in your sink to rinse it.
Oh,
like okay. You can dye it and everything on this pipe.
Oh, nice.
You know, just set it in there. So this is a perfect thing for dyeing it, wetting it, drying it, and everything.
Okay, good. Good.
For your whole skein.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay, well, we're going to go do some dyeing, and we will see you in a little bit.
Bye for